Hello, welcome to the Hobby Box. Today I'm going to be doing some cooking and I'm going to be trying something that I haven't tried before, so I'm learning with you guys today. I'm going to have a go at the sausage casserole, so it should be fairly easy because I'm cheating a little bit. Anyway, here we go. I actually got this recipe off the packet, so I'm hoping it will be okay. Right, so what I've got is some sausages and some mushrooms that I need to chop up. I've also got a nice red pepper. And then what I've just done here is I've preheated the oven to 180. It says 170 for fan assisted. So we're just going to go from there really. So first things first, it says to brown the sausages. So I've got my frying pan and my cooking oil. So what I'm going to do now is that wasn't going to work first time, but now it's decided it wants to. What I'm going to do here is just spray some oil into the pan. I'm going to be quite liberal with this, as we don't want burnt pans. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to wait for that to grease the bottom of the pan. And while I'm waiting there, I'm just going to open the sausages. So I'm just going to grab a little knife, make it a bit easier on myself. So I can see it is the oil's melted down. So all I'm doing now is I'm adding the sausages to a frying pan. It says to brown them off, so that's what we're going to be doing. Now, as you can tell, I like the sound of my own voice. So I do like to chat when I'm cooking, so apologies to anyone who's not that way inclined. I'm just going to wash my hands quickly. Or give them a rinse off anyway. And move you over here so that I can talk to you while I'm browning off the sausages. So, how have we all been? Have we all been good? I started doing cooking for my YouTube channel a little time ago, and we moved and I had not as much time on my hands. I had my little boy, so it was really time to adjust to that. We had the COVID pandemic as well, so it wasn't the best of times, as you can tell. Really, I should have brought it back during that, but being a new mum, I honestly didn't have the time. Anyway, I've got a lovely bouncy 4-year-old now, so now it's a bit of time to just get back to doing what I love. Now, the hobby box is somewhat new, as you can tell, this is one of the first videos, and I couldn't decide when I was creating my channel what exactly I wanted to dedicate it to. I mean, I love cooking, don't get me wrong, but it's not the only hobby I've got. It's useful that I know how to cook, but it's not just what I do. I actually really like crochet as well, so when I'm not cooking I'm crocheting, vice versa. I did cookery at school, got quite a good pass in that, and I thought, oh yeah, you know, that's good. Really enjoyed that, but I always get a bit anxious whenever I'm like in front of people. So I really cook. I like a nice quiet kitchen, as you can see. I'm not really one for a lot of people around me when I cook. My husband will be the first one to tell you that. I bang him normally from the kitchen. I always, you know, have done. I don't know what it is. It just makes me feel a bit like on show. And I know that what you're going to say here, why film yourself doing it if you're not overly comfortable, like a lot of people seeing you. But you know what? I can talk to a camera, fine. You know, we can share a bit of time chatting, fine. You know, but if I feel that people are over my shoulder watching me, then I start getting a bit on edge, a bit anxious, bit of self-doubt really. But hey, we're going to be having a lot of fun on this channel. Obviously I'll show you some of my hobbies. I'd love to know what yours are as well. So getting back to this, I think my sausage is doing okay at the moment. And they're starting to look nice and brown. So I'm just going to pause it. Give me a couple of minutes and I'll get back to you. So hello again. I've just browned off the sausages and I'll let you see them. So here we go. I've just completely browned off sausages. Just get completely cook them through. And so we're going to continue. So when I went shopping, I didn't check the back of the packet. I didn't check all the ingredients. And surprise, surprise, I forgot something. So what I've forgotten is onions. So don't have onions. Not the end of the world. I don't think anyway. We've got the rest of it, so I'm more than happy. What I've got here then is 2 flat mushrooms. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to take the stalk off and peel the mushroom back. Now, this shouldn't take very long at all. And then after this, I'm just going to chop it up so that we've got a nice little bit of mushroom to add into our sausage casserole. So I'm just going to quickly do that with mushroom number 2 as well. Going to peel it. Just take that outer section off. As you can see from looking on the inside, it's pretty obvious where I'm peeling from. So it's just that little bit there, and then you just peel it off. And then after you've done that, you've got a mushroom that looks something like that. Okay, and you've just taken off that top layer. I just think, in the grand scheme of things, it looks better. Definitely tastes better anyway. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to roughly chop each mushroom. And I like to say there's no art, no science to this at all. I'm just chopping it up to literally make it smaller. For no particular reason other than it to fit into the casserole dish. So what we're doing is I'm going to have a very roughly chopped mushroom. I'm actually quite looking forward to trying this. Should taste nice. I've never thought about making sausage casserole with mushroom and red pepper before. It's nice how you get these ideas on the back of packets. So as you can see, I've just roughly chopped mushrooms, and then I'm going to do that. I'm just going to give this a bit of a wash because I picked it up loose at the supermarket. So I'm just literally rinsing it off. So what I'm going to do is chop my red pepper in half. And we're looking pretty good on the inside actually. So what I'm doing is I'm just following the pattern of that bell. I'm getting them seeds out. So just got the seeds out the centre. A bit of a waggle. Clean it all out. I'm just going to do the same with the other side. Never properly understood why you do this, but you know, I don't know if the seeds make the pepper hotter or what it is. I'm just going to give this a bit of a rinse because seeds are floating around. I'm sure someone will ping up and tell me why I do that, but I do that with every single red pepper. So all I'm going to do now is just the same thing again. Chop up the red pepper. Might do this a bit bite size. Might be a little bit easier, if you know what I mean. Easier to eat. So I'm just chopping it all up. No skill, no real art form. Do it. I've got the other half. I'm just going to do the same thing again, just exactly the same. I'm hoping that this casserole lasts for a couple of days. being a working mum. So I'm just finishing chopping it up. There's a couple of little bits. And there we go. There we have it. So I've chopped, for us, I've chopped 2 big flat mushrooms and a whole bell pepper, red pepper. So what I've got now is I've got my trusty casserole dish. There we go, just a little one with its lid. Now, depending on what I'm cooking, sometimes I don't use the lid, but today I'm going to use it. So what we're going to do next is add everything to our casserole dish. So I've got the sausages. Just going to transfer them in. To the casserole dish. You're probably all going, oh, concentration phase. I'm like, yes, I know. Huge concentration phase for this. And then we don't have anything drop on the floor. So just put that all out there. And then I'm going to add in the mushrooms, just as this. So all the mushrooms, space them out. And the red pepper. All in there. It's a shame we don't have any onions. I do like onions, but I think I was just having a bit of a ditzy day and forgot them. So as you can tell from here, that's what we're looking like. Now I'm just going to mix the seasoning mix up and add that in. Hopefully it tastes really nice. Add it all in, and it says to add 300 ml of cold water to it. Oh, actually that does smell really nice. So I'm just going to see where my 300 is. It's right there. So let's go over to the tap. Get my cold water going. Think that's it. Slightly over, but we can adjust that. I guess it doesn't really matter if it is slightly over. All we're going to do, it round and round and round and round and round. I'm really starting to smell that flavouring. It's really nice. There we go. Mix it round. All that I'm trying to do is just make sure we've got no lumps. There we go. I'm just adding all that in to the dish. Actually went quite well. So I'll just put that over there. As you can see, sausages and everything on there. Now what I'm going to do is cover it like that. And then what I'm going to do now is put it in the oven. It says on the packet it's going to take about an hour. So I'll check back with you in an hour and we'll see how it's looking.